Good morning. We have this nice thing here that we're working on. What are you doing down there, Jack? We got this thing we're gonna work on. This nice, beautiful MTD thing. Gotta tune it up and change on them belts and get her going again. So this is a year 1990. Nice and new. Brand new, right off the old lot. Get you in there. 1990. Right there, serial number 1990. She's looking nice. Got this nice belt here. Can put that back on, reuse that. What else here? It does crankulate. Alright, it's kind of running. Have to change on that. Got this brand new fuel line here. Got that. Probably leave that. See what else here. The seat's looking nice. Let's see. Something under here. Yep. It's a mower. Do you see? Okay. All right, let's see. Let's get you in here. Let's start screwing this thing up. Go find my tools here. Wherever I threw them away in the trash somewhere. Who knows? Nope. Lost my wrench. Threw that away. Alright, let's see. I have to make sure you can see. Can you see? Because I can't see. I hope you can see this. Let me see what I'm doing there. I can't see. What was that, the wrong wrench? Yeah, probably. That's nice and easy screw to get to. See if we can break off this plastic hood. Up, screwing stuff up. That don't need to be unscrewed. Up, different size for everything. Yep, gotta have that. Gotta have a different size wrench for everything. If every screw isn't the same, you know something's wrong. Be careful, this thing's gonna blow up. What size is that, Jack? What size is that? Half inch? Alright, go find me a half inch something. I don't know what I want to use. Hammer? I'm gonna use a hammer. And maybe we'll use the whirly woo here. Where is that thing at? Whirly woo. Whee! Yeah, got a 250 one. Yeah. Yeah. Make sure everything falls off onto the floor. I better make sure these things are disconnected. There's about 45 wire ties here that need cut off of here. Cut them wire ties. Where's my cutters? Cut all them wires off. Just cut everything. Cut that, cut them wires, just get rid of them wires, get rid of that. Cut these wires off. Where are we at here? Oh yeah. Let's make it easy. Oh, that falls off real easy. That works. I like that. It's real convenient. Very convenient. Very convenient. What else can we cut up here? Cut this choke cable off of here. Oh, got it off. There we go. Yeah, that works. Yep. Queso. Right. Trip over that. Take this off of here. Delete on this. Alright. Size is that? 7/16? What's that? Gotta be a different size. 7/16. Oh, that must work. Change out this brand new fuel line. Brand new fuel line. There's some random fuel line.
Yeah.
Where's the random fuel line? We don't sell any fuel line here anymore.
No.
30 boxes of 7/16 fuel line. What are you doing over there, Jack?
Up to 90. I need fresh water stuff. Oh, okay. Should have brought these in yesterday.
It didn't have a cover or nothing.
Hey, Kiko!
Alright, that's screwed up. Oh yeah, get that dirt inside there. Forgot a fuel filter. Alright, got this here fuel filter. Gonna go filter out that water. Filter out the water. It goes to the carburetor. No, it doesn't go to the carburetor. It's the gas filter. Get back here. Alright. Should see if it stays running this time. Probably start and drive right off of the thing here. Let's get this tweak-lated on. This cable is bad. I have to rebuild the fuel pump. We'll see. Rebuild this thing. What are we doing here? I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Just pumpulating. You're gonna have to rebuild the carbon noodle later. Screwing it up. Screwing it up. Oh, that hasn't been replaced. Alright. Oh. Be staring at the carb cleaner while you're spraying it. Get your eye in there while you're spraying it. Alright, let's see here. I'll fix it. With a hammer. There's a little trick. If you can beat these sideways, you can crack the gasket without tearing it. See? Boink. And then you do that. And a lot of the time you can get away with not having to scrape off the old one. But the problem is it's on the bottom. So I'm gonna have to break it. Come on. Come on. Alright. Now you got a full deal here. Now there's a real trick. So if you get under this thing with a scraper and get under that gasket, a lot of the time you could actually get this free without ripping it all to pieces. Not all the time, but it's worth a shot. Especially these older ones, when it's old and they get hard, usually they don't break. But let's see, you gotta stay flat with the carburetor. If you don't, you're just gonna pull it and rip it. I don't really care because I can get a new one, but you can do this with a razor blade too, probably a lot easier. And I tore it, so you know that goes. Oh, I forgot about that metal. Yeah, you probably had no chance. Oh no, maybe you did. You probably did. But I'm gonna change on that. How's it look in there? Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Wonder if this fuel pump's got issues. Got issues. Let's see. Alright. You watch right there. Right there. Can you see where I'm pointing? She is not pumping like that. Should be able to see gas shooting up out of this hole right there. But I don't see nothing. Maybe because you can't see it either. So, oh, you gotta shine a turd. Yeah. Let's go spill some gas in here. And see if we can get it to pump some gasoline. Lower this down because I'm not like 9'9". You know, Goliath was 9'9". 9'9". You said there wasn't giants in the land. There sure was. You look it up. Spilling some gas. Spilling some gas. Tell how much gas we can spill in here. I ain't gonna put a lot. It was almost empty. Alright. See what happens now. Alright. She's pumping. I ain't gonna mess with that fuel pump. They're a pain in the butt. Man, it sounds like a shop in here. Careful. 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 I want to gouge this. I'm getting an air leak in there. Especially over here, you're gonna have big problems. Big problems. Nobody likes big problems. Scratch that up. We're gonna go pull this out. I wonder why I'm working so low. I don't know. Like the back to hurt. Makes me feel good. Get out rid of that. Take that out. Throw that in the garbage.
Sounds good, right?
It sounded like it. I have a crankcase leak. If you don't have a crankcase leak, then you're not working hard enough or something. Only the best. Simply. Uh-oh. Wonder what Derek at Vice Grip Garage is doing. Derek, what you doing over there? I can't hear. It's too far away. Scratching on the carburetor. Scratching. Make sure you get that in your eyes, you know. Gotta get carb cleaner in your eyes. You better get it on the camera and screw the lens up. This is glass. You think it's glass? No, it's probably glass. Might be alright. Did I get it all? I don't think I did. If you leave a little bump, it creates an airspace for it not to seal. And if it doesn't seal, like these passages here, these suck gas. Let's see, which one does this do? Let's see. Yep. So gas comes up. This is the main jet down in your ear. You see that? This is the main jet. I'm gonna show you. This isn't working. My big fat finger in the way isn't helping you guys. What size is that? Do you think it's a 3/4 or is it smaller? I think it's smaller. I don't know why I grabbed that. Some of the newer ones are 3/4. Alright, let's try this one. 5/8. See if that works. That gonna work? Oh, that's 5/8. Let that drain out all over the place. So that's how you get at the main jet. That's the main jet right there. And flush it a little bit of this. Hey, drain it out. Got that drain it out right through that hole. Yeah, there it is. Get that gasket out of there. Them gaskets don't deteriorate, they just keep plugging stuff up. Especially you get it caught in the idle jet, you're done for. Alright, hey, look at that. You can probably see in there now. Get out of there. I'll get after it with the air gun. Alright. This is the main jet. If I spray through here, see how, watch it, watch. See what's going on there? So the main jet draws fuel in. This is the idle jet. And that's gonna come up, and that's gonna play a role in here. That's gonna get air, that's gonna draw in here, that'll suck through the main jet at high speed with the throttle open. So you spray down in here, make sure that's clean. Spray down in here. See, it all goes somewhere. Actually, you know what? I don't know, this one's confusing me for some reason because that's got a jet in it and that draws from the bowl. Okay, no, this is your idle. This one's your idle. Because this is the idle jet, the little brass piece pressed in there. You will run a wire through there. Spray down there. When you spray down there, they drill it down. Goes down to here to the screw hole. But you spray in here. If you have this off, you'll see better, but it goes down to obviously some transition ports. You've seen those in different videos. I think I got a video somewhere. You gotta make sure those are clean. Not usually gets plugged up. Most things are gonna run bad at idle or not idle or surge is because that's plugged. Right there, that jet. So you got one to really, really bad, then you're gonna have to go through the jets, clean it out. You unplug them, run a wire through there good enough. Even if it's got a bunch of crap in it, it's still gonna run fine. As long as you get those jets open, the passages open, it don't care. But you don't want that stuff breaking loose and then getting stuck in a jet again. So that's why you go through it and soak it and clean it out real good. At least as good as you can. If you get the white corrosion from water, it's really not gonna come off. You could soak all on it all you want. Yeah, I've heard of people doing muriatic acid and things like that, and you could do that. That'll clean it out, but it's pretty rough on the carburetor. But you do what you gotta do. I'm gonna go find a gasket for this. This is an old engine. Jesus is calling. He's calling for you. Where is it? Do I have one gasket in here? This looks like it, but I know it's not. That center hole is just way too small. I hear you. What is that? Oh, better block that one out. Be looking at them phone numbers. People be calling that guy. Be like, hey. Yeah, that ain't right. Go find me a gasket, I guess. Stop calling me. Trip on that hose. That's all they do is they'll just get your feet caught up in there. Alright, go get me an air gun. Start blowing stuff up. Alright, close your eyes. Okay. Is it okay? I don't know. Screw this up. Screw that down, Jack. Don't tighten that down too much. It ain't holding nothing. You just tighten that up snugly now. Because if you over tighten that, there ain't no reason to do it. You're going to strip it out, you're going to ruin that carburetor. Then you're going to have to go on Amazon and get one that doesn't work. Alright, what's the model of this thing? What's the model number? Briggs and Stratton. What does that say? Something. I can't read it. 4 something. I can't see it. We can gasolate on that, I guess. I don't know. Let's see. 422707. 422707. Yeah, I better get the type. Not that it really matters a whole lot, but probably a good idea. 151. 15. Alright, we're back. Done found me a gasket. Had to go wrestle it from a homeless man. Gotta put it on here first. Can't put it on the carburetor first because you gotta get the float on there. Squeeze that in there. Should go on there. Fit on the other thing. They don't make them like they used to. That's pretty good right there. Alright, here's the trick. Here's the trick. Show you to drop this on here. Make sure it falls on the floor. And get that in there. And get this thing. Make sure this falls on the floor. Alright, what's it looking like? Is it level? I can't see. Can't see, Jack. Should be good. Alright, gotta go find them screws I threw away. Always try to start a screw by hand, because if you don't, it's gonna catch you and you're gonna get it cross-threaded, and your day's gonna be ruined. Here's my screwdriver thing. Where'd that go? What'd you do with that, Jack? Where'd it go? Where'd you put it? I don't know. Lost it. Lost it. Got too much stuff. Where did I throw that? Probably threw it away. Oh, I see it. He's hiding. Got that blanket on. It's cold. Screw this down. Or up. Whichever. Screwing it down. Five sixteenths, you said. Okay. Makes sense. Alright. See if this thing does a thing. Oh, which hole is it in? It don't matter. Actually, it does matter. Because these funny choke cables won't go for so far. And you want to make sure that this thing fully opens and closes. But I'm getting rid of this cable because this cable is messed up. So, let's spray some help in there. Alright, time to make a lot of noise. Well, you saw it was leaking. Don't want to tighten those too much. You'll strip them out. I was just kind of trying to tighten it down as much as I really was able to. So if you still have a problem with that leaking, take it apart, dry it off. Use a little real thin layer of gasket material around where it pumps in on either side of this gasket. Put it back together, you'll be fine. Should seal just fine. But that's where the inlet, that fuel is coming in and leaking out where it goes into the float valve. So you got this pump pressure, and should be all right. It'll eventually start to squeeze together with that gasket. So I'm gonna go and change these things out. Take them out. Put some bolts in here. Put it back in. You know, usual. Looks pretty good. A little rich. Not too bad. Of course, you're not going to be able to tell right away. Get that carburetor and everything dialed in, and you'll know. I didn't run it long enough for the plug to really tell. Yeah, a little crusty there. Either a little bit of oil. Yeah, probably. Just a hair. This oil was low, but it wasn't smoking at all. Didn't smell any oil burning, so should be fine. Got a bit of an oil leak on that valve cover here. A little tiny bit. Be alright. Probably been running like that for a long time. Long time. Alright. Good gander at this oil again. I added some. Yep. Put a little bit too much, that's alright. Can change it out anyways. I need to go find me a choke cable for this thing. Hopefully there's something laying around somewhere. Just put that on there. Your little piece of baling wire, string. Push this out into the scrap yard. Push it out in the scrap yard. Perfect. Doesn't have to do nothing.